Hello everyone, it's Lourdes from creativecraftsniche.blogspot.com. Today I'm sharing with you how to make a Halloween treat box using the Ghoulish Greetings stamp set. And this is the item number. Okay. The Freaky Friends stamp set. That's the item number. And I'm also using the gift box punch board. I'm not sure if this has an item number to it. I doubt it. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started using this. It comes with a score, a bone folder. This is the box that I made yesterday. Just, you know, playing around with it and with the stamps, and so I'm gonna try to make something look better than this one. So this was just me playing around with that, and I also created this Christmassy one and this little scenery tag, and I was able to adhere it to that right there. Okay, so let's begin. Here I started out with a sheet of Whisper White. Hold on, it's too bright here. Okay, so this, I cut it out at 7 by 7, and so I'm going to be using the measurements for this row right here, and this is, it's going to give me a box of 1.75 by 1.75 by 2.5. Okay, and so I'm going to start with the small line, and then my diagonal line will be at the medium. So it's going to be sort of a long box. So this is me doing this box for the first time, so I may mess up. So we're going to start at the start line, which these are the start lines. Okay, and then, sorry, whenever I focus on anything that's dark, it makes the screen darker. I mean, way too light. I need an even ground. Okay, that's good. So this is the start line, and then this is the diagonal line. So for our start line, we're gonna start at small. So we're gonna position our paper here, right next to that small line. Okay, we're gonna punch, and then we're gonna use this little notch right here to put our bone folder there, and then we're gonna score it. Then we're gonna score to the side horizontally, and then we're gonna go to the medium diagonal line, and so we're gonna score up until we meet that line right there. Okay, and then we're gonna repeat that all the way around. Okay, punch, score that's vertically, then score horizontally, and then score medium diagonally. Gonna flip the paper once more. Gonna punch, score vertically, score horizontally, and then on the medium, score diagonally. Gonna turn that once more. We're gonna line it up with the small line. We're gonna score it vertically, then score horizontally, and then score on the medium diagonally. And I just want to make sure that I did punch. Okay, so now we have all our scoring, but now we're going to flip, and then we're just going to align the small line right here with the end of the paper and punch. Turn it, align it with the small, and punch. Turn it, align it with the small and punch, and then for the last one, turn it, align it with the small and punch. Okay, then we're going to take we're gonna flip this, and then we're just gonna take two ends, make sure that we align this properly on both ends, and punch, and so that's gonna give us that edge there. We're gonna do the same thing over here. And punch. See, I always get that little problem happening there where it punches one wrong. I guess I didn't get it in properly, but that's okay. So we're done with the punch board, and now just get rid of the scraps. I always have a garbage can right next to me. Alright, and now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get ready to start scoring, vernishing our score lines. Okay. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're gonna try to get this to fit into our scallop tag topper, but before we do that, I have to go ahead and trim off some of this here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off screen because I don't have a trimmer for Stampin' Up, and I don't want to promote it. So what I'm doing is I'm aligning it with the, let me see, okay, hold on. So I just cut off about 3/8 of an inch on that point. Now I'm gonna do the same on the other side. 3/8 of an inch. Okay. Alright, so my ends look like that. And I got this tip off of a YouTuber. She's also a Stampin' Up rep, I believe. And so I want to, you know, I'm gonna put a link to her video below. When the box is actually using the small measurements, it's way easier to go ahead and align this. Okay, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that these score lines are aligned properly with this right here. Okay, with the ends right there, so it's nice and centered. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and punch. Okay, and so you're gonna get an end like that, and then we're gonna do the same on the other side. I'm gonna put it in this way first. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, I'm gonna insert it that way first, and then I'm going to bring this up and make sure that that's aligned properly right there, and then I can go ahead and punch. Okay, so this will allow me to put some ribbon or some twine through there and seal up the box differently on that side. So now I already prepared my design for me to do pattern paper around this. So if you want, at this point, you can take sticky pad and cover up the ends, or if you don't mind, you know, having designs on the top of it, you could just leave it without doing that. When I did mine yesterday, it was kind of hard in me aligning it without this, and me not wanting to get the lids with any stamping on it. Okay, so I'm just going to cover up that score line. Okay, and so now I just have fun inking up my stamps, and I'm gonna ink it up this way just so that I can make sure that I'm getting it inked up properly. Okay, so it doesn't really matter how you start off. You can do all sides the same, well, attempting to do all the sides the same. Okay. Okay. Okay, you must ask yourself, okay, so why did she even bother putting sticky pad on there? And that is because I'm gonna go even further to get this stamped up with more decorations. Actually, I'm just gonna go this way. Okay. I need to make sure that I'm inking it up right, because now it's coming out a tad bit faint, and I don't want that. Okay, I think I need one more spot over here. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. I don't have to worry about these sections here because they're gonna be closed up, but if you want, you can go ahead and stamp those as well, because when the box does open up, then it'll have designs all over it. Let's see, what can we do here? Okay, could do that. Okay, I believe we can do something else right here. Let's see. Yeah, we can. Okay. Okay, let's guess we could probably do something here. Okay, so I'm gonna put that aside, and actually there's scraps. there's scraps from when you cut up your paper. Okay, so before I go ahead and close up my jet black ink here, my StazOn, I'm gonna go ahead and stamp the word trick or treat. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my stamping scrub to clean up my stamps, because StazOn sometimes can stay on your stamps when you don't clean them immediately. And as you can see, I've put this one twice and it still has some StazOn on the edges. Okay, so alright, I can continue cleaning that later. So we're done with that. We're gonna go ahead and bring in our Modern Labels punch, and we're gonna punch that out. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and put this away because we're done with that. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and bring in our little monster here, and with that same scrap, let's see if I'm able to use that same scrap. Yes, I can. Okay, so I'm gonna ink him up with orange. I'm gonna make him an orange monster, and this is using the Tangelo Twist. And just gonna stamp, bring it up, and then using this Artisan label punch, I'm just going to center him and punch him out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clean my stamp. Okay, so at this point we're done with our stamping. We're gonna go ahead and use our dimensionals. Let's try to get my dimensionals here. Okay, and then we're just going to put one here, and let's see, yeah, I'll just put one right here, just because this is going to be a treat box, and it's going to be, how do you say it, it's going to be used up and just discarded. So I'm not sure what I want to ink this up at right now, so I'm just going to set those aside and go ahead and bring in my box back here. Take these off. If you don't like wasting paper, you just can go ahead and align those up again. Put it back on your sticky pad, and then you can use that later on. Okay, so now, if you noticed earlier, I did not score the diagonal lines, and that's because you're going to bring the box like this, and then you're going to burnish it. Bring the box like that and burnish it. You're going to keep doing that on all four sides. Burnish it. Bring the box like that and burnish it. Okay, so then to close it up, you're just gonna meet these two ends and close it up that way, and then you're gonna bring these two ends up and bring it up this way. So now remember, we made this so that we can go ahead and put some twine, and so I'm gonna put this brand new twine. This is the two-tone trim using the Tangerine, Tango, and white. and I like to take my ends and make a little knot so that it doesn't fray. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut that at about 6 inches. Okay, where are my scissors? I'm using my paper snips. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go in first before I knot it so that it's easier for me to do that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and tie this in a knot because it's small and I won't be able to really do a bow, but that's okay. So now before I go ahead and adhere anything to this, I want to give it like a old look. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take my Mossy Meadow sponge here, and then I'm just gonna the ends just sponge it up this way. You can also take the baked brown sugar instead, but it's Halloweeny, so it doesn't really have to be perfect. And before I was supposed to go ahead and ink up the edges of this, so I'm gonna try to see if I can come out. Okay, well, no problem. And then just ink up the edges of this right here so that they sort of stand out. Okay. I'm going to go in again. Okay. Bring in the edges. Make that into a knot. Okay. We have our box that looks like that. Okay. And then on this, I'm gonna go ahead and ink it up using, where did that go? Okay, I'm gonna use the Blackberry Bliss to ink that up. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same with this sign here. And it may not look all that, but as I keep playing around with it, I know I'll get better at it. So I'm just gonna put that right there, and then I'll just put that right there. Okay, and so that'll be my little treat box. You could put candies in it, little chocolate bars, you know, whatever. So these are the different designs that I came up with. Okay, using the gift box punch board. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and you have a blessed day. Bye.